Welcome back, folks, to my channel, Amstermadathil. I'm your host, Amstermadathil. Today's episode is going to be thrilling and crazy and stupid and all these adjectives that you can bring it out for a race. Ah, God, that was a good one for our kind information, guys. But before that, please like, subscribe, share to my channel, and so that I can make more content and let you guys have more fun. And also at the end of the video, you will have F1 news. So let's get to our Belgian Grand Prix. Now, before that, we have the season ending, so it is the season break and coming up, and Carl is like doing something with his mouth. I don't know what he's going to do, blah 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 blah. But let's go ahead, and before that we can do some like of an activity before we go for our season break. So what we are planning to do is some sponsor achievement event, so that we will get some extra money and some acclaim for our team. You'll be seeing that I'm still looking around, but still finally we click on that, and then it is off to our season break. In between, I want to say that the next Grand Prix is coming soon, and the reaction video for that will be coming up. So but before that, before we leave for the next Grand Prix, we have an interview with Mr. I forgot his name. Oh no. Yeah, so we are going to have some time telling about what our future plans are, so just go through it.
Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else to make you successful? Your team's been picking up points fairly consistently. Do you think you'll be able to become a challenge to the You've managed to get your team in a good position. How long do you think it will be before you can challenge the big three? Well, thanks a lot for inviting me here. It's been fantastic.
And just like that, after that interview, which we gave us a brief review about our game, we are going into our season break. Come on, give me the season break. Give me. हो जाने देना. अबे कर दे. किसकी मुंह देख रहा है, किसकी राह देख रहा है. चलो. Oh yeah, that looks amazing, our place. But there you have it, season break off to a good start, with our first half being a great one, and this should be a great one. So we have put the next activity, and now we are going into qualifying of Belgian Grand Prix, Spa-Francorchamps. But before that, we have some resource points that we got with the practice that we have done. So that and all is looking good for us. I hope we will have enough for development at the end of the race. But you will see that we do have enough, and we do a good one part that is going to be developed. So now off to Q1, and during the practice session there was no rain, and unfortunately in this Grand Prix we are having rain, and this is for the, I think for the first time maybe, that we are having rain in qualifying. I don't know, do we? Yeah, it was long back, right? I am being a very lethargic person of not giving you enough content per week or per month or something like that. But this one was a banker lap because I was super cautious. See, this was so slow. I should have gone for something like second gear from the apex itself. So it was not going good. We are off to the Rouge and rally on, and then we leave it. We just leave it, and we are going on to the bus stop chicane, and off the final turn we have gone a bit wide, but still we make it up in 2 minutes 2 seconds, about almost 3 seconds. And where do we stand? 15th position. And what will be our end result if we stay like this? We will be down in the bottom of the pile. Qualy 1 is out. Are we being given a reality check? I don't think so, because the thing is that I was more careful at this place because it is a high speed track, and one mistake and then you are touching the barriers. So at the something like end or something like by the 7th minute, I thought let's go for a second run so that we can have enough. And this bus stop chicane, most of the times I don't get it correctly, so we don't get a good exit out of that, and we started off and we gain. You will see. In second gear I'm going, and I have gained about 5 tenths. And by the end of the by the end, when we are reaching Blanchimont and finally at the bus stop chicane, we have gained about 2.5 seconds. And I was thinking we were going to be good for Q2, but unfortunately we have been knocked out of the Q1. Reality check. Smack on our face. Oh my god. Did not get it correct. But let's see if we can get it correct for the race. The race is ridiculous. It's a spoiler alert. And yeah, there is interviews after interviews. This girl came up and the other guy was there for the interview. I was looking, yeah, we are doing too much interviews. Why? Yeah, at the worst time, could I have gone better? No, I would have gone even much better. Dummies. God, these people are ridiculous with these questions and with the options that they give. Now let's go for a race. Yeah, Leclerc out-qualified us. Oh, in the previous thing, we were out-qualified by our own team. I did not see that, but just to be sure, Hungary was like that.
We're in Belgium once again for today's round of the Formula One World Championship. It's a race the great Ayrton Senna won 6 times, and in 2019, Charles Leclerc became the first driver to take their maiden win here since Michael Schumacher in 1992. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track is a great one for fans of pure speed. The average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles an hour. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. So, let's briefly discuss Lewis Hamilton. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Perez, Carlos Sainz, and Ricciardo, Vettel, Norris, Stroll, and Esteban Ocon. Verstappen, they've taken a grid penalty. Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen, and Hamilton, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Antoine Hubert, and George Russell, Kvyat, Gasly, Latifi, and Joker. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
तो मैं दिमाग लगाया, if possible can we do a reverse strategy of going from softs to mediums, but I do have that ridiculous glitch where I will get safety car at any point of time, so I don't know what to do. So I just went with the first one. I did not take any risk. I just wanted to go flat out, and you will see I did go flat out. And you are going to see off to the red lights, 5 red lights, and there you have it, inside line, going straight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have reached P12. Actually P11. We overtook 11 guys. See the demon kind of way what we have done. That lunge. I just did not give a damn about whoever was in outside. I think it was Lance. Yeah, Stroll. Just a thing. I don't like Stroll. Yeah. But this thing was this was a race which I loved, because we had fight after fight, and even Lewis Hamilton was behind me. I think at the first lunge I just went without any doors open, and there was a small portion where the two Haas cars were having a good battle between themselves, but we are trying the outside line, did not get it correctly, so we are going for whatever we can get out of this race, and this was going really good. That was a good wide delivery, but still, since we got out of that wide delivery, Mr. Hamilton has just caught up, and he's literally on our back, literally. And since we had a great run at out of that chicane, or out of that turn, we have gone inside for the Blanchimont, where that was a good healthy overtake. And now into the bus stop chicane. Brake. Oh god, we just pushed him off. God, Ocon. But in between Ocon and not Ocon, Danny Rick and Perez had a good battle where they were side by side, but Ocon did not have a good exit out since I pushed him off. I just took the lunge too much into the turn 1, but Ocon was not yet to be seen in my rear on my side mirror. So we just took the position, and we are now P9. And this lap has been really good where we just banged it. And at that same point, Lewis Hamilton, who was having issues and staying hit by the traffic, we were on fire. Fire. And let's see what we do with Verstappen. Verstappen was looking a bit frustrated, so what we did was we just gave it a lunge, if possible. And Vettel was side by side with us, so too much time, but still we outshined him out of that turn one. Now we will look at it in the perspective of Vettel. What happened? Oh, wait, what was that? Somebody just pushed me. Who? क्या कर रहा है? Now we will see what happened with Verstappen's wheel. He was like Verstappen or Albon. Verstappen, Albon. Who was it? I don't care. But this in front was a great race to watch, but I just wanted to flush through them. Yeah, just flush through them, and I tried with Perez, but the problem was I was and suddenly we have George Russell carrying over this. See, he got some mechanical issue, and then he was so angry that he just hit the meter boards on the side and just was like, poof, die. So yeah, George was finding it really tough, and we were given a new strategy, and when I came in I saw that they are putting in a new front wing, and since I was in P5 I lost all the positions that I gained. Not all the positions. I was pushed back to third, and my rival was on freaking second position. So yeah, in the restart as usual I'm worst at it. So when we went for the bus stop chicane, after that turn my tires were dead, cold as ice. So I lost my traction, and Hamilton out of somewhere overtook us. So I tried for a lunge in the outside. Now you can see from Hamilton's perspective what happened. I just lost it. My rear end was dead after the bus stop chicane, and we tried a lunge, did not work out. But we are seeing a freaking good battle, and just my new front wing, and I have just banged it in behind Verstappen. And this is not only the thing, I tried a lunge, did not work out. So I just went in a cool manner. We have 3 laps or 4 laps, and in between my teammate was trying to overtake the other Williams of Latifi, but he was kind of not successful. Now back to our POV, we are still behind them at the end of that lap, back in first stop chicane. What will happen? We tried a switch back inside, and there you have it. We just blast through Lewis, and now I hope we can go against Verstappen also. Verstappen being on a bit of a back throttle, but first turn he have overtook us. Now into the Eau Rouge. I hope we have a good run at this Eau Rouge, and yes, Radion and Eau Rouge was really good. So in that Camel Straight we are going like a beast mode with DRS, rich mix and overtake mode, and that was a far superior lap, and I think we bring in a good lap from our side, putting in a great lap but not great enough for the fastest lap because of my second sector. So we are going still behind, waiting for signs or somebody to make a mistake, and they just fought, and I just had to make sure that I just did the lunge. and Sainz had a lockup at the first turn, and there it is. My god, we have just gone into P6 in the last lap, and do we have the courage? Do we have the courage to scroungle for a P5? Oh, we make a lunge. We make a lunge into the bus stop chicane. You know that we are tough and we are bad enough for this, and just like that, we have taken P5 out of the grasp of Sergio Perez or Lance Stroll. I don't know. I don't care also. I think it is Lance Stroll. But there you have it. We take the lunch, and Valtteri Bottas wins the race. Charles Leclerc on second, and third being Albon, who's being a much more of a consistent driver than Verstappen. No, just for this race, he was going better. So Sainz, there it is, and we are found in the last corner, in the last bus stop chicane, into the race win. Into the not race win, we got up into the 5th position.
So another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Joker. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Thank you, Race Commentary, for giving me the driver of the day. And at the end, we had the grid penalty. Yes, we did have a grid penalty. That's why, since even though we were 19th, we were pushed to 22nd because of the grid penalty of 10 places. So I wanted to make a great lap and get into P10 at least by getting P1 right. Yeah, but unfortunately we did not do as expected, but our race results look amazingly come back. हम लोग ऐसे किया ना, चोट देगा किसी का. हाँ, हो गया, बस हो गया. ऐसे ही करता हूँ हम लोग. Demon mode on short shot. Yeah, interview, get out. I am over with this, but there you have it. Leclerc is slowly inching in, but with the next weekend, we can clear off this rivalry. Awesome. Let's have a party. Party tonight. Yeah, I think he had a scuffle with Hubert had a scuffle with Mr. Latifi or somebody at the back. But yeah, we did that, and now we are going into our Italian Grand Prix. Oh my god, the most, and we have done a major impact part. So that's what I was saying. We have put in our acclaim points, and now so we have issues with durability. So I'm going to go for a double like a development in a durability element, and also I now only see that there is perks for us. So I get every perks one level. I just bought everyone. I did not care which one it was left out. I bought every four of them, which included better performance, better in power, and better in durability, and so on. So we can get a faster or much more easier one. So that was the race. That was it. Now F1 news. Mercedes have come out saying that it is tough for them to technologically develop for the high rake car. And James Allison, the person in the photo, has been replaced by this person, Mike Elliott, as the technical director for Mercedes. He has been pushed down. So, yeah, it has been a roller coaster for Mercedes for the first race and first testing. So let's see how it goes. Like, subscribe, share to my channel for more F1 content and for FIFA content, for news and all. Please subscribe to my channel, guys.